Hello, my name is Iulia Brezeanu, and
I'm Kirkpatrick in Lancaster, California.
Hello, hi, my name is Carrie, Lynette, Stringfellow. I am 5'7". I reside in Riverside, California, but I can be a LA local if necessary.
Hi, I'm Steffee. I live in Highland Park in Los Angeles, California, and I'm 5'10". Hi, I'm Devin Davis-Lorton. I live in Los Angeles. I'm 5'4". And something about me is, no matter what the other person looks like, I always think that I'm scrappy enough to fight them in a fight and win, if I have the element of surprise. But I feel like I could win. I've never been in a fight.
What, if any, masculine or feminine characteristics do you feel you attributed to these characters in your performance, and how did that change or enhance the performance? How would it feel to, or inform your approach and performance to switch those attributes or combine them?
So for Tamora, so I wanted to do them like with contrasting physicality, and I tried to go almost like out in terms of my physicality when I was playing Lear, because he's very, like the things he's saying are very wild, and he's talking to the heavens, and for Tamora I went in and I was trying to be like kind of more sly and cunning, because she's a master of manipulation. But I also feel like I don't know, women are taught to be like poised and
Oh, reason not the need. Our basest beggars are in the poorest
things superfluous.
Allow not nature more than nature's needs.
Man's life's as cheap as beasts. Thou art a lady.
If only to go warm were gorgeous, why? Nature needs not what thou gorgeous wearest, but scarcely keeps thee warm.
But for true need, you, heavens, give me that patience I need.
You see me here, you gods, a poor old man, as full of grief as age, wretched in both.
If it be you, stir these daughters' hearts against their father.
Fool me not so much to bear it tamely.
Touch me with noble anger.
Let not woman's weapons, water drops, stain my man's cheeks.
No, you, unnatural hags.
I will have such revenges on you both, that all the world shall, I will do such things.
What they are, I know not, but they shall be the terrors of the earth.
Do you think I'll weep? No. I will not weep.
I have full case of weeping, but this heart shall break in 100,000 flaws, or ere our weep.
Oh, fool, I shall go mad. Have I not reason, think you, to look pale?
These two have enticed me hither to this place.
A barren, detested vale. You see it is.
The trees through summer yet forlorn and lean,
Overcome with moss and baleful mistletoe.
Here never shines the sun. Here nothing breeds unless the nightly owl or fatal raven.
And when they showed me this abhorrent pit, they told me, here, at the dead time of the night,
1,000 fiends.
1,000 hissing snakes.
10,000 swelling toads, as many urchins,
would make such fearful and confused cries as any mortal body hearing it
Would straight fall mad, or else die suddenly.
no sooner had they told me this hellish tale, but straight they told me they would bind me here under the body of a dismal ewe and leave me this miserable death.
It was used against me. So I can relate this to my my journey in jiu-jitsu, my jiu-jitsu class. So most of the times I am the only female in class. Like 5 times out of 10.
And then they called me foul adulteress.
a time when my gender was used against me. Where to start? I mean, even just when it comes to accepting sexuality, being a woman in a society that has beauty as a given when it comes to women makes it both difficult to measure up and difficult to even recognize an attraction to women.
lascivious goth, and all the bitterest terms that ever did hear to such effect.
A time when gender was used against me.
when wasn't? You know, I'm a woman.
And had you not by wondrous fortune come?
Because I'm confident and in charge of myself.
This venture on me, they had executed.
Just as a female presenting person, constantly underestimated and sexists don't like me.
Revenge it.
As you love your mother's life, or be ye not henceforth called my children.
Yeah, so there's been a couple times actually that my gender's been used against me. One night my partner and I, this was like right before the COVID shutdown happened, right before the pandemic, we went down to a jazz club downtown. They played, like, it was this cool spot. Unfortunately, like, it was a really dope place and I'll never go back there. And we were finishing up our drink. We weren't staying long. We stayed for like 2 drinks. And I was like, hey, I'm gonna go pee before we head out. And I started walking to the bathroom, the women's, because that's what I feel comfortable using mostly in public places unless there is a gender neutral bathroom. And the bouncer followed me. I was the only one, was walking there by myself. Followed me with a flashlight. I'm about to shut the stall door and he kicks open the door and says, get out of there, what are you doing in there? And I said, I was like shocked. I still had the door shut. And I was like, is he talking to me? And I'm like, he has to be talking to me because there's literally no one else in here. It wasn't that busy that night. And I was scared. I was like trembling. I was like, I don't know if I should open the door or just like hide in here and just not respond. And I opened the door. I was kind of like, what the fuck? Like, are you talking to me? And then he's like, oh, sorry. I'm sorry. And I was like, what? You didn't know what? It's like, regardless, it's like you don't follow someone into a restroom based on who you think they are or that they're using the wrong restroom. And it's just like, I literally came back to the table shaking. I didn't even have to say words. She was like, what's wrong? What's going on? And I've never like cried like that, where I just was like, horrible experience to feel invalidated by a total stranger. Ugh, I just get like chills thinking about it. Yeah, another time, it was like recently after top surgery, my friend came over to take some shirtless pics of me on top of we used to live in Echo Park, and we had this dope view at the top of the hill, and I was like, I'd love to take some pictures of me standing tall and just like proud in my new body, with the city backdrop like downtown LA behind me. And so we were up there. It was a quiet afternoon. This car drives by and yells out his window, what the fuck, was that a boy or a girl? Like literally us, just, there was 3 of us, 4 of us minding our own business, and just had the audacity to say that out loud. And I'm just like, it just like leaves you shaking. It's like you can't react because you can't give them what you want, but you think you're in LA and you're in a liberal city and you're protected, and yet there are still these people like the bouncer at that jazz club or this guy driving by in Echo Park, and it just shakes you to your core, you know. And it's just like, whew, it takes your breath away for a moment. Yeah.
Six, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 7, 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, go to the top, boom, yep, 5, 6, 7, 8.